Yo, what's up? Making another video real quick. I hope everybody's doing good. Hey, just keep your head up. Whatever. I'm going through a lot of stuff too. A lot of people that going through a lot of BS, you know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, we got to keep our positivity up and we got to keep our vibration up regardless of what, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, do daily affirmations or, just anything, you know what I'm saying? Go work out if you can, go jog. Just think positive, you know what I'm saying? Anything you can do, you know what I'm saying, to uplift your spirit and keep you growing. You know what I'm saying? Growing is going regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you're not growing, then you're not going. Or if you're not growing, you're going somewhere else that you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like you're stuck. And I know how that feels completely. But anyway, I also want to make a quick video. A lot of people, they be asking me, and I work in the medical field. But different things I see, whatever. So I'm just gonna make this one quick. The reason why I have locks, why I got locks, and I still remain with my locks. For one, but I got my locks back in 2014 during the summertime. I got them. I've been on a spiritual journey prior to. I grew my hair out for about 2 years. Had a ponytail. See, I'm gonna tell you guys, was younger than me. When I was coming up, everybody started off with the plaits. It was like plaits, or you had braids, or you had twists. And then after, you know what I'm saying, when you get a little older, and that's part of like our culture, you know what I'm saying. Then when you get older, then you can decide, or even if you didn't have them hairstyles, he'll say, oh, you had the 360 waves or waves, you know what I'm saying. But even if you didn't, even if you start off like that, when we was coming up, when you got older, that's when you decided to, okay, hey, I'm gonna get locks, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. Because locks, when we was coming up, it still was frowned upon, you know what I'm saying? It was part of our culture, but it was so frowned upon. Just like braids used to be frowned upon too, you know what I'm saying? But you had people like Allen Iverson, a couple of celebrities, they used to come out, you know what I'm saying? They was like, shoot, I'm gonna wear my braids. This is who I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna embrace my culture. And that's what it was. So, and then before that, you had Jim Crow era. And I hope you guys know what Jim Crow is, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know what Jim Crow is at this time, please look it up. Basically, people like me could not wear a natural hair or did not want to, you know what I'm saying, for job reasons. And even beyond, like your family, everything, it depended on how you look in your hair and everything like that. They didn't want us to embrace our culture, just like back in the day. They used to kill us and hang us for speaking our real language, so we couldn't pass down, you know what I'm saying? It was up to the mothers a lot of times to pass down the information on the family tree, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but over time, our people was like, you know what I'm saying, especially during the civil rights era, you seen a lot of people with afros. That's not even the real word for an afro too. I can't remember. It starts with a C. I can't remember what's it called. But anyway, yeah. And even back in the day, I speak to my family members, like my grandfather, and even older people that I have run across to. I talk to that grew up during that time. They would tell me even back in the day that people had locks too. You don't see a lot of pictures or videos of them because it was like kind of like rare. It was kind of like one of them things like, I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna get discriminated so hard, so I'm just not gonna do it, kind of a thing. But yeah, I talk to old heads all the time, and old heads, they told me that even when they was coming up back in the 60s and 70s, people also had locks too, you know what I'm saying? But now they're just more popular as we're embracing ourselves. And plus, you know, we're living in a different timeline. It's so fast. The lifestyle is so fast now that people like, shoot, I don't got time to wake up and keep doing this and that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, old heads used to tell me all the time, these are your antennas. I swear to God. So one of the reasons why I have my locks, still have them, even though sometimes I debate about combing them out. And I never did it for trendiness, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the trends. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I started off with I had braids. I was a kid, the plaits, you know what I'm saying? That was very popular in the 90s and early 2000s, was plaits and braids and cornrows and stuff. Then I had short hair for a long time. That's what was popular. It was the waves for a long time. But as my spiritual journey was growing, I grew my hair out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, one of my close friends at the time, they was like, "Hey man, I know you're a spiritual guy, so how about you get some locks?" And he was telling me about the magnetism towards locks and everything. So I was, "Ah man, you just joking or whatever." So I had locked up. Um, I didn't know if I was gonna stick to it this long. I'm 11 and a half years in. But now the reason why I learned that I learned a lot of history towards locks. I learned a lot of American Indian history. I learned that our ancestors, many of us in descriptions, have locks. They had locks, and we still do have locks. You know what I'm saying? And our descriptions just shows. This is from a European student came over here, and our own paintings and drawings too that we have. You know what I'm saying? Morals, and etc. And even like mummies that they have found. So anyway, yeah, it describes a lot of our people, copper colored tone, very long twisted hair. Sometimes that will go on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That remain the same. Then you have people that, you know what I'm saying? It describes us all the way, different hair textures, and hairstyles that we support. But a lot of times we do things on the spiritual way. That's why you can't follow trends. You can't be following trends. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, like on the spiritual journey, I have locks because I realized that it's our antennas. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear a lot of old heads say that, and I understand why it is our antennas. And it does bring power. I feel like I'm not sure it's because I've been on a spiritual journey for so long, or it's because of the locks. My cousin, he says that he feels like more energy too, like his locks. You know what I'm saying? The more they grow, and that's what our ancestors used to tell us. Like the more they grow, you feel different. Like downloads, like these downloads I be getting now, they be coming in so heavy. Like I swear to God, they be coming in real heavy. Like I feel like I'm one. Like I am one with everything right now, and I can feel that every single day. Um, yeah, man, I have locks because it's easy to maintain. That's one thing. And I'm a busy person, so I like to get up and go. You know what I'm saying? So do little sprints, water, or oil every once in a while, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my scalp's good. So, maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Low maintenance, which equals low time. You know what I'm saying? So that's two things. Um, Three, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like more free with my spirit, you know what I'm saying? I let my hair just, do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't even go get my hair retwisted like that. Like other people, they be out here doing this and that. I don't, man. I let my shit just grow. I might get it twisted up maybe like 3 times a year or something like that. Not too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do too much to my hair. And people get surprised about that. But like our hair texture, it locks up fine. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while because I got the loose texture curly hair. But man, our hair, like regardless, it locks up. I remember before I even had locks, my hair used to like kind of start to lock up a little bit automatically. You know what I'm saying? That's just like electricity. That's what it is. It just coils. That's what these things are. Like they're like extensions of your nervous system. You hear people say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? An extension of your nervous system. So that's why I have my locks. Just because I learned about my history. I learned about my tribe. I learned about all the American Indian stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I continue to learn. So I'm like, hey, I'm embracing who I am, embracing my ancestors. I don't give a F what nobody think about me in the workplace, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do, regardless, you know what I'm saying? So, and locks is very powerful. It's a powerful statement. Ladies like it. And if you're a lady and you have locks, men, we also like that stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Embracing who you are. And locks locks, it still has the same energy. But back in quote unquote ancient times, only like warriors had locks. Only like shamans and warriors was ones that supported locks. You know what I'm saying? And it was for spiritual reasons. It was for like when you go like in war, you can't keep like getting your hair done all the time and this and that, whatever. So it's very minimum. And two, you want to like be able to be like in sync with what's it called? Like more psychic abilities. You know what I'm saying? You want to be more aware of your surroundings. So that's another reason why warriors supported locks, and shamans had locks because it connects you to the spiritual realm or whatever. But yeah, it's very powerful. It's way more than a hairstyle. So these people out here that want to cut their locks off or get locks because it's a trend, man, you gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? For real. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Everybody's on a different spiritual path. There's nothing wrong with cutting off your locks. If you want to cut off your locks, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Whatever helps you out spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I thought about getting rid of mines and just starting a I'll still be on spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? With your spiritual journey, it takes twists and turns. Don't get it misconstrued. It's gonna be pain out here. It's gonna be great out here. It's gonna go through different things. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about calling mines out. Just because I'm in it 11 and a half years. You know what I'm saying? With locks, I can continue with, or I can just comb them out and start a whole new journey within my spiritual journey. Because a lot of people out here, to be honest, they have locks. They don't. A lot of people don't make it to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? 11 and a half years. But one thing I don't see is I don't see people growing out their loose hair for a long time. So I feel like if I do that, I'll set like a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like to embrace that. Just growing out your loose hair. You know what I'm saying? Um, which our ancestors did too. Our ancestors, they grew their loose hair long too. Not, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something else that people were starting to forget about. Is when I was growing up, we had the grease and everything, and before that, my ancestors, we used lard and bear fat, and that comes down from my family. They will straight up tell me like, yeah, they used to use lard and bear fat, bear grease, you know what I'm saying, for their hair. But I don't want us to forget that history. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I do feel like combing mine out, just on ancestors, you know what I'm saying, on ancestors out, you know what I'm saying, comb them out. Uh, to you know what I'm saying, do that, grow my loose hair out, you know what I'm saying. I can do that thing too, see how that goes. Uh, you know what I'm saying, 'cause that's something you don't really see that much no more. So I think it'd be great, you know what I'm saying, if I just did that and embraced it, you know what I'm saying. Uh, so I can show the youngins, hey, be proud of your loose hair. You don't have to lock up, you know what I'm saying. Be proud of your loose hair. Sometimes it might be hard to maintain, but you can do it. You know what I'm saying. I gotta be an inspiration to the youth, regardless of what. But yeah, that's just my journey of why I grew my locks out, and why I still have them. You know what I'm saying. When I tell people that, they be like, "Nah, man." They be like, "Your locks look so good." They be telling me to keep them. You know what I'm saying? They be like, they be like, "Nah, man, you keep those locks, man. Keep those locks." You know what I'm saying? Which I probably am. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who knows with the spiritual journey? You know what I'm saying? Where it's gonna take me at? But everybody, just stay locked in. If you want to stay locked in, if you don't want to stay locked in, that's fine. But one thing, regardless, is keep that spiritual journey up and keep that vibration high. Peace out.